What's going on, guys? Rich Boy J here, back again with another video. And today we are working on Starkiller base. Got my square right here that I'm going to be working on. Apparently it is very late in the UK. Attention, Sergeant on deck. Yes, everyone salute your commanding officer. But yeah, super excited to finally be back doing this. AC is finally back and working. Got Creed in the house. What's going on, dude? Got Master Builder 42, Fresh Bricks, Ryan Studios, Loose Bricks, Brick 2000, General 101. Who else we got? Spinjitzu Brick Productions, BrickKid, Kaiser Brick Production, Neo Pho, Medieval Bricks, so many bricks, Spiffy Dart, Peach Bricks. Oh my god. Hey, you started your stream early this time. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been able to get one of these streams started, like, not super late, so I'm happy I was able to do that. Not even rocking the Boyochi. Honestly, I probably should go get it. I don't love to build with that. It can kind of get in the way. You know, building sessions are like super intense, bro. And for me to be wearing that chain, I don't know, that's dangerous. It's risky business. But thank you so much for the super chat. We got B-Fab with another super chat. Holy crap. We're getting the stream starting off very generously. Creed says apparently he posted a MOC on Boogaloo. I've not seen it yet. I'll look for it right now. Let's see what we got. Creed has earned a mid-stream Facebook break MOC observance. Jay, what's with the hair? Oh yeah, so I dyed the tips of my hair. If you guys didn't notice, and that's with the hair. I dyed it. Shout out to BrickKid 199. He says, gotta hit him with the bread. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. I love you too, Fremlin. All right, let's see where this Creed MOC is. I hope he's not trolling. Yo, Creed, can you like tag me in it so I can find it more easily? Frosted tips, like, oh, call me Boyo Fieri. Call me Boyo Fieri, though. Does Guy Fieri have dark hair and like frosted tips, or does he have blonde hair and some other color on the tip? I don't know. Someone tell me. Appreciate that, guys. Appreciate the kind words. So this is not my final goal. My final plan for it is for these to actually be white, and I want to have like blue kind of fade into the white at the bottom. So we'll see how that goes. This was as far as I could get it in one session. So. There are many changes that will happen to this hair. So shout out to Rebo Bricks again. He says the hair's looking hot. Appreciate that. All right, Creed. I'm probably gonna show everyone here what the MOC looks like. So I hope that you're willing to stand behind it. Says your stream make relax and chill. That's the goal. I want everyone to come here, relax, have a good time. We can talk some Star Wars. I really need to do a video on it because a lot of new information came out about the new Lego Star Wars game. Let's see. All right, cool. He says also Rich Boy J in the background. All right, so my boy Commander Creed then chefed up cool little bounty hunter speeder. I actually like that. It looks actually really good. I could see that in the Star Wars universe. I love the handle technique. Lego uses that on a lot of their speeder bikes. So yeah, I can't reach super far, but that's what it is, guys. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Spinjitzu Brick Productions want me to talk about why Rate isn't a Mary Sue. I swear, someone needs to compile a video of Rich Boy J's greatest hits, where I lay down the law and defend everything worth defending. Bruh, there isn't a Got droid. I think they actually confirmed that there is a Got droid. There was a video. It was actually kind of funny. One of the developers on the game was answering questions about it, and someone asked them if it's possible to 100% the game with just a Got droid, and he was like, "No, that's not possible." So yeah, got the handle technique from the Battlefront Rebel Speeder, Rebel Battle Pack, the one with the Master Speeder Pack. I liked it a lot. Yeah, I like it too. It's pretty cool. My boy Josh Long says he has 3 exams to do. Wow, good luck, man. Jedi Bob is going to Texas July 3rd through 10th. Bro, you better show up to Brick Fiesta, bro. Sansa says, what are you working on? I'm working on this here square. So in front of this is going to be like where the elevator section is. So I'm going to actually leave this empty because I don't know exactly how I'm going to design that quite yet. But behind it is what I'm really going to be kind of filling in, as well as the section where the troops are going to be standing. Looks like you had fun at Brickwell Chicago. Yes, Brickwell Chicago was freaking incredible, guys. Jay, I'm a World War II fan, so I like to talk to you. Also, I feel sick because you were bitten by a spider. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's not good. I'm honestly surprised there aren't more, like, car accidents from, like, spiders being on people. I was driving earlier today, and there was a spider on my arm, and I was just like, this is it. This is how I'm going to go out. You guys are going to find my car on the news on fire because I crashed because there was a freaking spider on my arm. Fortunately, that did not happen, but I was a very scared boy. Spiders ain't nothing to mess with. Johnny Neppa says, I'm new to your channel. Well, welcome to the channel, man. Hope you enjoy yourself. Got JetBricks in the house. What's going on, dude? Bro, I'm just relaxing, watching this big-time YouTuber while waiting for a video to finish uploading. That sounds like a good time. I feel like it's very rare that you actually make it to one of these streams and you don't immediately have to go to work, so it's nice to see you actually be able to hang around for a bit. Creed says the speeder can be split into the back of a 2013 gunship as well. Nice. Bro, that 2013 gunship, that thing is god tier. Jay, can you ask me a question? Yeah, ask away. How much did I get done last night? The section that I got done is actually, I think this is it. I finished this square while we were talking, I believe. So, it was good progress. Where's Garrett at? It's just work. Garrett's at work right now. He works a lot, so it's kind of hard to coordinate schedules. I'm going to try my best to get him on here pretty soon. You know how life happens. Galactic Brick says, hey, what's going on, dude? Haven't stopped by in a while. Glad you get to hang out now. Yeah! It's always nice for you to show your face around here. We're like a big happy family. You gotta come around when it comes to family, man. What was your favorite prequel mock you saw at Brickworld? Mine's Gavin's Mandalore mock. Specifically a prequel mock, I might have to go with the collab that Mason and Daniel did, the Geonosis. Mason came up with an incredible gunship, and his ATTE was pretty sweet as well. So that collab in general was just awesome, I think. Says, nah fam, I have off today with the free time. I build a Las Vegas set, edited a special final cinematic Hoth video. That sounds great, dude. So what is Hoth looking like right now? Is it still kind of the way it was when you packed it up at the convention, or have you started sorting it, or what's going on? Frank's Fantastic Brick says, I see you not responding. Shh. I can't divulge all my secrets live on stream, bro. Thanks for taking a look at my song. Oh, it's my pleasure, man. My pleasure. I try my hardest. Like, if any of you guys are, super passionate or interested in me looking at your stuff, I try to make sure I do that. It's not always possible. There can be so many of you, but trust me, I try my hardest to check out you guys' stuff. I knew it was going to be their Geonosis mock. Yeah, they did a great job with the terrain. Daniel's ATT is so hot. Some people are not creating these beautiful vehicles, and my bank account's dry. I hope your bank account's dry because you've been buying parts and not food. Appreciate that, the General 101. I'm happy that my boy Fives and Creed came in when the stream first started and people started piling in. I was just like, where the heck are my moderators? Jedi Bob, he says, Jay, will you watch my Halo animation? Absolutely. Come on, dude. Of course. Forever Legosoldier says, Jay, the moment's so wrapped up because not to confirm anything yet, but Hoffman make one last appearance at Brick Fair, Virginia. Holy crap. This is breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. Bro, if you make that happen, that would be the move. That would be the move of all moves. Making a Rhodia mock, and I would love you to check it out. Yeah, absolutely. The best way to get me to check out your mock is send it to me on Instagram. It's not super convenient for me to try to, like, remember it from the stream. But yeah, shoot me an Insta message and I will Insta check it out at my earliest convenience. I guess that's not really Insta then, right? I quit asking questions, none get answered. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. I try to answer questions. I feel like that's almost exclusively what I do. I want We're Going to Legoland to be the stream alerts out. I was surprised at like how like funny people found that. Do you enjoy building Lego sets, or do you more so enjoy the final product? That's actually a really good question. I like to say I enjoy the final product more than I enjoy the actual process of building. Building is kind of like you're just looking at pictures and putting bricks together. It's not. I don't know. I like the design process and I like the end process. The middle is kind of whatever to me, for the most part. I remember when you were building Vardos and the chat started wanting me to become a mod. Oh, this again. I see what you're doing. You're trying to be strategic here. I see what you're doing, man. Creed says, dude, it cracked me up because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, it was a funny moment on the stream for sure. Says, I was joking. You usually answer all my questions. You're my favorite mock builder, and Matt ties first. No, that's a good combo, man. Star Wars is better than Halo and Harry Potter. Wow. Jedi Bob is saying all the right things today. Jube Noob says, me, drops from ceiling. Hello there. If I dropped from the ceiling, I would be like, hello, boyos. I had to explain to so many people this weekend what hello, boyos meant. Because, like, there are people there who I met who are fans, and then there are people there who I met that weren't fans. But, like, you know, they were asking me what I did, and I told them about YouTube or whatnot. And I had the boyo chain on, so I had to explain, like, what the heck that meant. And it was a funny time. Says, one of my streams, people started spamming the word tape. Bro, you gotta get some moderator. Can I be a moderator on one of your streams? I'll make sure that doesn't happen. My brother doesn't know what hello boyos meant. You gotta educate him. You gotta show him the ways of the boyo. Why is Jedi Bob not a mod? I mean, at this point, Jedi Bob probably should be a mod. Jedi Bob, if you want to be a mod, we can make that happen. Jay, when's the next episode of the minifig wall? It's one of my favorite YouTube series. It inspired me to try to collect them all. That's actually going to happen next week. I know it's been a little while, but it will happen next week for sure. Andrew's coming up with a Grievous cast set. Grievous cast, what does that mean? Can't wait to get my hands on that sexy boyo. Your opinion on soggy bread? Opinion on soggy bread? It's not good? Jay, do you have plans on an episode 9 mock? Yeah, that's probably what's going to be built after Starkiller, so we'll see what that looks like. I remember when you wanted to make me a mod but forgot I was SMH. I wanted to make you a mod but I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's a custom General Grievous with movable legs, head, and... Oh, okay. That's interesting. Hashtag Rich per JJ for mod on Jedi Bob streams. Yes. Bro, if you make me a mod on one of your streams, I'll be so happy. Says Jay, so Jay, you bring the TIE Reaper again, or are you planning on packing the Corvus? I want to bring something. I don't think it'll be either the TIE Reaper or the Corvus. We'll see. I'll have to see what can be brought. Hopefully by then, I mean, I really would hope by then the first order transporter that I'm designing will be done. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I can bring a little bit of Starkiller, perhaps. I don't know. I remember joining your Scarif wrap-up stream, and you guys asked me to be a mod. Felt honored, my guy. Oh, it was a pleasure. It was definitely a pleasure. Fives is like definitely one of the day ones. I can remember you from the very beginning, like being on the streams and being active. So it was nothing, man. Spiffy Dart says, "What do mods do? Mods just mods ensure. What does he say? Peace, justice, freedom, and security in the chat. They basically just make sure that things remain orderly in the chat. They delete spam, all that good stuff. When's the Jar Jar Jam dropping? I honestly forgot how that went. Did you hear there's a petition to change the Australian flag to the Lego Star Wars Complete Saga Doc Droid? It has my vote. It has my vote for sure. Johnny Nippa says, notice me, please. This is me noticing you. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I know you asked earlier if I know M&R Productions. Yeah. Yes, I do. I know the one and only M&R Productions. So I know most people on the crate streams disappeared. You had lots of new faces with Vardos. Have you seen many of people from Vardos disappear, or have they stayed? I've realized since I've started streaming, like, people kind of come and go, you know. There are a few of you who have been consistent since day one or consistent since Vardos, but I mean, there's a few people who were like pretty active during Vardos who aren't here anymore. So it just, you know, it's trendy. People try to come when they can, and then, you know, stuff in life can happen. I don't hold it against people for not being able to make streams for a little while. Yes, Creed is here forever. I've stayed since the end of Crate, never gonna leave. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I know that's what you guys came for. You weren't expecting to be rickrolled, but I'm full of surprises. Jay, which one is better, Brickworld or Brick Fair? I think Brickworld is probably the better convention in terms of like mock quality. I think Brick Fair is more fun though. You guys got Jay rolled. I can imagine a Febo First Trooper battle pack in my hands, and that would be the move. What's up, Cosmic Brick 44? Where's the chain? The chain's in my room. Someone asked that earlier. It's not super convenient to build with. When I do videos with it, I'll definitely be wearing it. So a building stream has turned into a singing stream. That's usually how things go around here. If you guys watched that round table that we did, someone was asked, I made a point to talk about how, like, you know, it's your YouTube channel, it's your artistic canvas, like, do whatever the heck you want with it. And I was talking about how, like, I make freaking Lego rap songs. Like, never in my life did I think that that's what I end up doing, but I mean, it works, and I've kind of become known for it, so it's a good time. We're all strangers to love. You notice something, and so do I. It's kind of unfortunate that song became a meme because it's low-key a great song. Fives DM'd me the General Grievous. I will check it out in a few. Just think, in 2025, we could see the 501st Battle Pack as a freebie for Brickworld. That's a great point. Hey, shout out to NAF OW for the 99-cent donation. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Frank's Fantastic Bricks is doing Starkiller. Nice. What size do you want to do it? SW Bricks Production says, I don't come and go. I've been here since the end of Scarif. Okay, I'll get rid of the caps. Through Crate. Missed a lot of artists because of UK time zones. And honored, and now to now. Honored to have been with you. Appreciate it, man. I remember when I first started joining LEGO streams, I would tell like a battle pack or a paragraph of how I survived Order 66 and stuff. That was when you were really like in character. You don't do that so much anymore. Hey, shout out to NAF OW and Cosmic Brick 44 for the 99-cent donations. 3 folding tables, 6 foot long each. Holy crap, that's huge, dude. Have you built a MOC that big before? What parts of Starkiller do you plan on building for it? What MOCs could I make from the new grass pieces? Oh, you have so many. I mean, Kashyyyk, Scarif, Lamu. Can we address the fact that Jake keeps getting younger every stream? I wish. I wish I was getting younger. Fortunately, old rich boy won't be here forever, guys. You gotta appreciate me while you can. How come when I type I have a different profile? Oh, that's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I just kind of flip-flopping in character. I used to do it, and me in the chat would be all in character. I kind of stopped so I could talk about real stuff. I feel you, bro. Brick Fair, Brick World, which is better? Like I said earlier, Brick World is a better convention, but I think Brick Fair is more fun. We'll insert your consciousness into a computer. No, don't Palpatine me. Whatever you do, don't Palpatine me. Glad you like the shirt, Kyle Bricks. Can I send you my rodeo mock on Discord? Yeah, absolutely. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. I swear to God, I'm not memeing you guys. I just really think that's a good song. I swear to God. They should totally put that song in a Star Wars movie. Golden Buzzer. Deploy the J clones. Bro, when are you getting back on PS4? I've been playing it for the past couple of days. I've been playing a little bit of Red Dead. I'm building a UCS scaled AT-AT. Any tips? Oh man. Put tires under the feet so it can stand up. If it's UCS scale, I imagine it'll be near minifig scale, which means it'll be very heavy, very top heavy. So yeah, tires under the wheels sideways. Tires under the feet sideways will give it friction so they don't slide out. Oh man, you should invite me. I also have Red Dead. I don't have PSN right now, but I don't know, like, without that, what's the extent of interaction we can have on it, but I have nothing against inviting you. In episode 9, they can all come to get her and sing that song for an hour. Sorry, I just spoiled it. Forgive me. It's okay, man. That's what I want to see. Can we get Rick Astley? Can we get a Rick Astley cameo in Star Wars episode 9? That's all I want. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. I remember when Garrett and I first started streaming, we would kind of get to a point where we would just start randomly singing, when it would get kind of boring on stream, and people would get so mad. We would have to try so hard to not break out into song. 5 says, I can't believe Mark bullied Ryan like that in basketball. Dude knows how to ball. Nah, take that back. The 1v1 I want. Dude, Mark is insane at basketball, dude. It wasn't close, at all. At all. Ryan Studio says we need a Rich Boy J cameo episode 9. Dude, that would be so lit. That's my dream. Could you imagine that? They could fit Rick's song when someone is looking for a transmission. Never gonna give you up. Please, 501st strap. We listened to that song so much over the weekend. When we get a Womp Rat figure. I know, right? I'm tired of you're using that generic mouse for a Womp Rat. What did I think of Double or Nothing? I only watched highlights, but it looked really good, especially compared to WWE. I didn't watch it. I listened to reviews on it, and I heard it was very good. So, I don't doubt that at all. It's WWE. My faith in WWE is at an all-time low. Womp Rat Battle Pack. Yo, if there were a $15 Battle Pack with a new Womp Rat mold, how many could you realistically see them putting in that? I've been trying to send a super chat, but it's not working. Oof, that is an oof. We'll keep trying, I guess. Han Solo says, hokey religions and... Oh, hold on. Han Solo's dropping some knowledge in the chat, though. He says, hokey religions and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid. And never tell me the odds. Probably 2. Just 2? Really? Like, if the whole set was dedicated to Womp Rats, it'd just be 2? I'd give him more than 2. Says WWE's ratings are dropping worse than ever. They could barely sell tickets to Stomping Grounds. WWE really needs to get into shape before AEW comes around. I mean, I think it'll be a while before AEW can become legit competition, but they should definitely be concerned. I don't expect anything to change, though. Not as long as Vince McMahon's in charge. Never heard of the Millennium Falcon? They'd be huge mutated Womp Rats. They'd be like brick-built Womp Rats. One of them will be an officer. Yo, stop hating on officers in battle packs, guys. Show some respect. The Jedi have no respect for bounty hunter. Well, Han's not a bounty hunter. He's a smuggler. Scavenger scum. Show some respect to the boys in blue, the boys in white, the boys in gray. I just realized you were talking about officers. Here comes the Crimson Gin. Okay, Jay, everyone is finished, and I've got the cinematic Hoth video. Just wondering when I should drop this video. Drop it right now, bro. Do you have any clue on Earth where on Earth BrickNado is? I mean, he lives in New York or New Jersey, I believe. As for, like... I think he actually... BrickNado said he was, like, not going to be uploading anymore, I believe. I think he made a post on Instagram saying, like, he was basically done with, like, LEGO YouTube. Which sucks, but... And you just reminded me of that. Now I'm kind of sad now. Yeah, he said he was done uploading. Yo, read my comments, man. Well, there you go. If I don't get to your comment, unless it's, like, ridiculous, chances are I'm not ignoring you, so just throw it in the chat again and I'll get to you. Are you going to either Brick Fairs in New Jersey or Alabama? No, probably not. What was your favorite World of Lights MOC? Probably the Scarif. Did you get your ACs sorted now, Jay? Yes, I did. It's feeling very good in the Boyo compound. Who's scruffy looking? Jay says he's making an 8th grade Pilio MOC. Nice, dude. That'll be beautiful. Lazy Brick wants to know, what's it like working at the Lego store? I mean, it's like any retail job. I guess it's cool to be surrounded by Lego. Lego's a great company to work for. What do you think? A princess and a guy like me? No! The Star Trek MOC must have been a pain to transport. I can only imagine, dude. That thing was ridiculous. How would you feel if someone made a Boyo compound MOC and brought it to a convention? Dude, that'd be hilarious. What's up, General Hux? Alert, General Hux, and stop that fighter. Yo, that would be a super fun MOC to make, like a minifig scale first order Star Destroyer hangar. I really want Lucas to make instructions for his turbo tank. It's so beautiful. It is, dude. Lucas is a beast. He was on my team for that tower building competition. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, Lucas is a boyo. I'll work there for free just to get Lego employee gifts. I don't think it works that way. Alert, General Hux, and stop that fighter. Yeah, I actually got to meet the General this weekend. It was very, very cool. Why does Matt need so many bright green leaves? He wants to do an indoor MOC at some point, so I guess he's stocking up on that. Jay, what's your opinion on Mars, just in general? Never been there. That's what you mean. Jay, do you have a PayPal me link so I can support the MOC? Yeah, I can just put my PayPal in the chat in the description. Alright, my PayPal's in the description for you. Yo, what's up, John Cena? How you doing, bro? I love how, like, Cena basically became famous over the weekend after a dominating performance against MNR on the basketball court. Kyle Brick says he'll either go to New Jersey or Alabama, so I guess I'll wait till next summer to meet you. Oh, okay, I see. I mean, if I were going to go to either one, it would be New Jersey, because I could stay with Matt, but still not entirely sure at this point. My goal is to make a mock before Christmas, or Nightmare Before Christmas mock, which is when Jack Skellington comes into the Christmas land. Is that a good idea? Yeah, that sounds cool. He couldn't hold me in the paint. Friendly neighborhood John Cena. I'm still waiting for my Rich Boy J Jizz music. I mean, when you say it like that, I'm glad we're all Star Wars fans here and can understand what that means. Should I upload the footage I have of the basketball game? I probably ought to, right? I didn't, like, vlog much at the convention, but I did record the basketball game. I should probably upload that. Bro, maybe I'll splice in some of your basketball highlights into the next Let's Play that'll drop on Saturday. I can't wait until I can just finish my exam so I can chill the rest of my break and finish my mock. My next mock will be Karita, then Jabim. Nice. Says, if you don't upload it, I'll gladly take the footage. Okay, now I gotta upload it. I just rewatched the scene where Leia kissed Luke and how great that scene is until Lucas effed it up. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, guys, if you swipe a girl on Tinder and you... What did I even say? I don't even remember what I said. If you swipe a... Here's some advice you should remember. If you swipe a girl on Tinder and you meet that girl and kiss her, first make sure she ain't your sister. Come on, guys. You gotta listen to old Rich Boy. I wouldn't lie to you. Shout out to BRIX Productions for the donation. Here, I can... Let's see. Let's see if your transmission has made it through. What do you have to do to bring a mock to Brick World? You just sign up as a convention attendee. All right, I got it. Thank you so much, dude. Shout out to my good friend. What's your name again? Oh my god, the chat is so lit right now. Yeah, okay. Shout out to BRIX Productions for the donation. Appreciate it, man. Old Rich Boy's good advice. Ryan got smashed on the b-ball court. Yes, he did. Hey, shout out to Jedi Bob. He says, you think Jedi Bob will be in the new game? That's a great question. I'm not sure, though, man. I'm not sure. What's up, Garrett? Did you make it back home safely, man? So what's going on, Jay? Love the hair. Thank you very much. Please do not spam the chat. What's up, kid reviewer? Now here's a very important question. Are you a kid that reviews or do you review kids? It's a very important distinction. Oh, then who was it that did I totally screw that up? Oh, let me scroll back up. I want to give proper credit. Oh, it was Spinjitzu Brick Productions. My bad. Sorry, man. Yeah, shout out to Spinjitzu Brick Productions. The ladder is very creepy. Exactly. That's why I need to know. Because I got 911 on speed dial. Says, I'm a kid who reviews. Okay, good. I thought I was going to have to bust you. Yeah, sorry about that, Spinjitzu. I got you, though, bro. Appreciate it. You know, old rich boy's brain don't work like it used to. Old rich boy. We're safe. FBI, open up. Spinjitzu Brick Productions, SW Brick Productions. And he says he has to go. All right, see you, man. Thanks for coming through. Kid reviewer shows up to Brick Fan. White fan. Oh no. Rich boy is a little poor in the head. Old rich boy. Old rich boy. Bro, no chill for Ryan Williams. How you doing, Dayton? Got my boy Dayton Lovelock in the chizat. Nothing better than building rocks and watching Rich Boy J. That does sound like the great way to spend your day. Okay. Can't believe George Lucas called a type of music in Star Wars chiz. Me neither. George... It's very clear that by the time of the prequels, George Lucas just wasn't taking Star Wars seriously. I mean, the fact that he puts fart jokes and poop jokes in episode 1 shows me clearly enough that George Lucas wasn't taking Star Wars seriously by the time he made the prequels. Yeah, real good. Thanks. How was Brickworld? Brickworld was incredible, man. We got to get you over here for one of these conventions one of these days, bro. I'd love to meet you. Your fleet is lost. Next, your alliance will be destroyed. Fire at will, Commander! Fire. What time is it for you right now? It's 3:58. Favorite Lego game? Definitely Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. George Lucas must have had an incident between the original trilogy and prequels that made his brain go bad. George Lucas is actually senile. I wouldn't be surprised. Cena, are you actually coming to Brick Fair, Virginia? I'd love to get your insight on that. It was your first like big convention. Was Brickworld Chicago worth it, do you think, Cena? Greetings from Jersey. Break time before baby duty begins. Glad you were able to come in for a little bit, man. Good luck on baby duty. Tell Garrett to get his butt to Virginia because we can't have just one Garrett at the convention. Absolutely. Trust me, I will try my hardest. I'm coming to defend my title. Oof. I was talking to Garrett the other day, and I was like, I don't think John Cena would have come if it weren't, like, I think the basketball thing was really what kind of, like, influenced you the most to come. George Lucas lost it when his wife divorced him in 77. The producer saved Empire and Jedi. It's a very good point. All right, see you, Gallagade. And yes, those are dyed tips. They're bleached tips. When are we going to see an official duel between you and Garrett? Like on the basketball court or like a duel to the death? Brickworld was amazing. It was awesome meeting everyone. The MOCs blew Brick Fiesta MOCs out of the water. Yeah, pretty much. Yo, don't be talking about Brick Fiesta though. We still got to represent H-Town and Texas. Can we talk about how pointless C-3PO is? C-3PO's not pointless. Come on. We were only teased in Matt's video. Oh, did I fight? Oh, yeah, we did have like a lightsaber fight. Okay, I forgot that Matt recorded that. I keep like, it's hard for me to remember what gets recorded and what doesn't. I don't know, maybe one day. How's the heat in Texas? 7 Celsius here. Holy crap. Heat in Texas is, it's hot. It's 93 degrees right now. Hold on one sec, guys. Who else here in the chat actually lives in Texas? What's up, KingFab87? Feel like it's been a while since I've seen you here. What's up, Abazi Elijah? Is it the bread? Unfortunately, I don't think the bread was calling just now. We still have a bit of a stream to go. We'll see. We'll see if we get a visit from the bread fairy. It's not a Rich Boy J stream if he doesn't take the phone. Hey guys, I am a very busy man, okay? I am very busy. It's a miracle that I get to do these streams to begin with, on the count of how busy I always am. What's up, SWBricks75? If I had a tier list, I would put in J, M, and R just too good on S, and other get reasonable place, but F people, Jedi Bob. Oh my god, that was a mouthful. Hey, what's up, Logan Peacock? He says, hey Jay, great seeing that Vulture Droid I got you on video. Thank you so much, man. I appreciated that. That was so awesome. It was so unexpected, but I really appreciated it. To watch a Rich Boy J stream is a privilege. He says, yeah, I missed a couple of streams, not on purpose, though, mostly due to the time difference. I totally understand. Glad to see you back around. How come you decided to change your hair? I wanted to do something a little bit different. It's in transition right now. It's gonna, well, you guys will see. By next week, you'll see, hopefully, what my final plans are for this. Yo, you don't want to offend Jedi Bob. The Lego basketball community needs a basket. Oh my. Okay, Cena. I feel like Jay's hair is different every time. That is the case. That is the case. Rich Boy J premium streams. When you say it like that, it sounds dirty. I don't know about that, man. Lego community needs a basketball and a lightsaber tournament. Yo. I'm pretty sure Cena would win both. Lego should make a Rich Boy J hair mold. That would be dope. 100 likes and Jay dyes his hair blue. I mentioned earlier, like, that my plan is to dye it blue. It won't all be blue, but part of it will be blue. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Real trap stuff. Trapaholics mixtapes. I am the Senate. I like to sing about the moon and the June and the spring. I like to sing. Premium Rich Boy J streams would be like a ASMR. I don't know if y'all are ready for all that. I like to sing. Says, hey Jay, Aiden and I meant to call you yesterday about that code thing. Oh yeah, what was that about? Can you explain that to me? Did I miss some neat impressions? Fortunately, you did not. I gotta think of some new characters to impersonate. Where is... My previous donos ain't in description. Great haul. Thank you, man. Yeah, so what happened... I actually can tell you exactly what happened with that. So, like... Super Chat only lets me go so far to kind of check through it. So, like, I went back through it and I updated it as much as possible. But up to a certain point, I, like, couldn't view Super Chats for certain streams back in the past. So... If any of you look at the description and see your donations aren't there or the number is not correct, please let me know. I will be more than happy to fix it. I just can't view it right now. But thank you so much, man, for the super chat. I'm looking for my 1x1 towels. Where they at, though? Thoughts on the Clone Wars MOC? Like, for me, like, are you asking me if I would do it, or like, how do I feel about Clone Wars MOCs in general? Says he and I were talking and then came to the idea of a special code for streams. It was really funny and useful. Explain what you mean by that. Like a secret, like I don't understand. What would be how would that be useful? Dayton says, will you sing Bricko Mode, a parody of Sicko Mode? I've already written the lyrics. So you wrote the lyrics, but you want me to sing it? I mean, I don't really like the song Sicko Mode at all. But, I mean, if you've already written lyrics for it, we can see about that. Do I still take Streamlabs donations, or would I prefer Super Chat? I mean, I generally prefer Super Chat, but I still will take Streamlabs if that's what you prefer doing. It's up to you. It's no big deal. Yes, please. All right, send me the lyrics. We can see what we can do. Yo, where are my one tiles at though, guys? Like for real. This is crazy. Hey, I just lost my 1x1 tiles. So help me find them and donate maybe. That's the new Rich Boy J anthem. Oh, here they are. They were right below me. Do you plan on having a hovering camera placed over the build while building and chatting, or is it possible on same screen? Oh, you mean like a secondary camera that at some point I could do it. It's not impossible. Just I don't currently have the equipment for it. I have one webcam. That'd be a decent idea though. I would want to I would stream from my laptop. In order to do something like that, I'd probably want to get a desktop to stream from. Alright, see you, General Hux. I'll be sure to alert you and stop that fighter. I have a trash building space. Do you have some advice? How is it trash? Is there just not a lot of space for you to build, or is the table like slanted or something? Never gonna give you up. Never gonna Lego you down. Never gonna turn around and hurt you. King Fab, you missed some great Rick rolling earlier. That's what you missed. Thoughts on the San Diego Comic-Con 2019 sets? They're both like incredible. I'm not sure. Do we know whether or not we're getting a Star Wars set? Both of the ones we've seen look pretty freaking cool. You should make an Ocean Man parody. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I have no idea what Ocean Man is. KingFab87 says, Jay, did you ever go back on a mock like you just started on something when you realized you actually equipped a lot better for another project you thought of? I'm kind of in that situation. That's basically what happened to me at the beginning. Like, if you go look at my Flickr, you can see pictures of this. But my first mock that I was planning on doing was the pod race. And that was my first attempt at a large-scale mock. And I just realized I didn't have the means to really do something like that at the time. So I kind of put that to the side, started on my AT, and then really just started building a bunch of other stuff really up to this point. But yeah, no, I mean, that's totally fine. Like sometimes, I mean, you can lose inspiration for mocks. You can just realize like it's not really possible. You don't have the funds or the pieces to do it. So you can just, start something else. It's not the worst thing in the world. That mock will always be waiting for you. No, I have no idea who the Ocean Man is. What's up, Aussie creator? Would you possibly go to any conventions in Europe or the UK this year? Unfortunately not. That's not gonna happen. It's a lot of money for travel. Favorite Lego set, the UCS Star Destroyer, the original one. I'm doing good, the General. How are you, man? How can I meet you? I'll be at Brick Fair, Virginia, and I'll be at Brick Fiesta. So if you go to either of those, chances are you'll see your boy. Do you think Disney should make the already existing Old Republic canon, or should they create a new backstory? I'd like for them to create a new backstory. You can't really go wrong with either of those decisions, but I'd like to see something kind of new from that. You plan on Star Wars Celebration 2020 in Cali? Yes, I would. I'm actually trying to figure out how I can make that happen because I would love to go. Says I'm slaving on a flight to Chicago next year just to meet you and Matt. It will be a lot, but hopefully worth it. Wow, that means a lot, man. I hope you can make it. I think if you heard Ocean Man, you'd know what it is. Okay. Should I? I'm not going to listen to it on stream because of copyright, but I'll listen to it after stream. Jay, what's your favorite Star Wars quote? It can be meaningful or memeable. I mean, Hello Boyo is absolutely up there. But in terms of a meaningful quote, really what Yoda tells Luke in The Last Jedi, I'd say is up there. Am I going to make an Old Republic mock? It's been one of my dreams to do like an Ebon Hawk, so at some point I'll actually make that happen. What second half 2019 LEGO Star Wars UCS set do you think we'll get? Super Star Destroyer or something else? All the rumors point towards a Star Destroyer, so I would like that. I'd like to see LEGO take another crack at that. Other than that, I don't know. Do you only stream once a week now? I mean, that's really been the case since the channel has started. I haven't typically streamed more than once a week, but yeah, pretty much. Unless something comes up, I think once. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to like oversaturate the stream market, you know. You should copy strike M&R for putting murder on Anakin's mind in his vlog. Did he really do that? I'll definitely copyright strike him. I want that. And I can use some M&R video money. Did his vlog get a lot of views? Ooh, that'd be great. Yeah, that's true. I guess I'll put Orphan on hold for a while. I think I'll do Temple of Time first. It's a lot smaller to do in minifig scale, and it requires great bricks a lot, which I have. Yeah, see? Yeah, I mean, one of the nicest things about MOCs is when you do one, it kind of helps set you up for MOCs down the line because you're buying more parts, and hopefully those parts will be useful down the line. Do you think LEGO will ever make a UCS vendor? I could see them doing that at some point. Jay, you have any tips on building trenches? I've only built one trench. It was on Crate. Crate's a very unique looking trench, I think. I mean, the most difficult thing about trenches, I think, is the fact that everything around them has to be elevated. So you have to invest a lot of parts and a lot of time into building up the ground before, like, you can actually have the trenches and build down. So, you know. Hey, shout out to Chris Blank Productions. He says, wish I could have gone to Brick Fair, but when the job pays well, you gotta stay. I totally understand, man. How far are you from Brick World? When me and M&R Productions met, we talked for like an hour. Wow, that's awesome, dude. Did you enjoy it? Ryan's a pretty cool guy, huh? What's the most useful part in the smock? Has to be, from up to this point, it's been my light gray tile of various sizes. You bringing anything to Brick Fiesta? Yeah, Starkiller. I'll bring whatever is done on Starkiller up to that point. So I don't have money to donate. I don't have money to build a Hoth mock. So I figured, why not spend the $15 with Game Pass? Now I'm building a 2-to-1 scale Hoth in Minecraft. Okay, there you go. You gotta find some way to build. I'm only 8 hours away in southern Minnesota. Oh, okay. I guess that's not too far. When you build MOCs, do you digitally build it first? For my vehicles, that is generally the case. With something like this, no, I'm just building from the mind. Building from my mind's eye. Shout out to that boy, Chris Blank Productions, though. Plus, I always love to do the preparations, like figuring out the dimensions of fictional buildings and vehicles, doing pixel measurements, and just thinking about how to do it in LEGO. Yeah, that's one of the funnest parts. Especially when you realize that it's doable. It's not fun when you do the measurements and you realize, oh, this is totally not going to be possible for me to build. This is going to be way too big. But yeah, no, man, the preparation process for MOCs can just be incredible. Are you going to buy Jedi Fallen Order? Absolutely. Does an Imperial Research Station 9 MOC sounds like a good idea? Yes. Sing the song, Jay Shirley. You're talking about the sicko mode song? Yeah, that's my problem with Orthink right now. It'll be huge. It'll be huge. From this fall to next summer, it's going to be huge for Star Wars. It really is. Mandalorian, Fallen Order. We're going to get, of course, Episode 9. Do I think Brother from Another Brick is underrated as a LEGO news source? I'm not sure. Unless all the preparation you can do is watch videos of what you're making exploding. That's a good point. Oh yes, and Resistance Season 2. I'm dummy hype for that. Bruv, you're all missing out on Clone Wars season... I'm guessing season 7, right? I mean, we don't even know for sure if that's coming this year, though. They haven't announced it. I'm thinking about building the Quantum Time Machine from Endgame or Kylo and Rey versus Praetorian Guards. I mean, I'm going to say the Kylo versus Rey one just because I'm a Star Wars fan, but can't go wrong with either one. But yeah, I mean, has there been, like, definitive news that Season 7 is coming this year? Seems like they've been going out of their way to not say exactly when it's coming. Any advice on starting a new MOC? Look at tons of reference pictures. Do I have any chance on Earth to become a mod for your channel? Yeah, I mean, anyone does. It's not some super, like, rare thing that only, like, super special people get. Like, if you're on the channel frequently and you're in the live streams frequently and you seem trustworthy enough, you can get it. I sign it on a need basis, so, like, I don't want to have the chat being mostly mods or too many mods. So, at the moment, I feel I have a good number, and a good number of them are active, so that's why I haven't really picked new mods recently. What do I think is better, Disney World or Legoland? Please answer. As much as I love Lego, I mean, it's easily Disney World. Disney World is just incredible. I think you need to be an honorable boyo to be a moderator. Yes, you have to follow the boyo code. Jedi Bob, I said earlier, if you want to be a mod, you can be one. Just let me know, bro. Appreciate that, Master Builder 42. Saying Bricko mode, surely. We'll see. I definitely can't. I wouldn't want to risk like playing the beat during the live stream. How does one achieve this power? Not from a Jedi. What's up, Charm City Brick? How you doing, man? I don't see you around these parts too often. Alright, see you, Soul Brick Studio. Thanks for coming through. So many tiles, guys. I don't think you guys understand. You guys don't understand how many tiles are going into this mod. Jay, what's your favorite video game not related to Lego or Star Wars? GTA 5, easily. Charm City Brick says, doing pretty good, working on some boxcars. Nice. Getting ready for Virginia. I swear, you never stop mocking, bro. Been contemplating doing the entrance to Scarif via the portal, but the blue glass casing shield seems difficult to keep from collapsing. Any techniques you have to offer? Chris Productions did his, like, trans blue bridge, and I think it was just to Bryn MOC. I think if you want some tips for something like that, check out his MOC, his like home base on Bryn. How long is the stream gonna be? I don't know. Nice. How bummed were you when you realized that there was no tank to get the military base? Yeah, that was annoying. In general, I loved episode. I love GTA 5. GTA 5 was incredible. What happened to the Chris Productions Jedi Temple? That's a great question for another time. Now, go ask him. Go to his channel and ask him. I want to know, too. I have no idea. I hear Chris Productions and thought it was me for a moment. I can see how that could happen. Chris Productions, Chris Blank Productions. I'm just curious, is blank your last name, or what does the blank in your name come from? It's all good, Josh. Did you get some food? What happened to David Hall streaming more? All of our heroes are currently on hiatus, apparently. Chris started a new internship this summer and has no time. Yeah, that seems to be about right. Yeah, no, I don't. I give Chris a slightly hard time about it, but I understand, you know, life happens. I sure hope I don't run out of these 2x2 tiles before I finish this, because I don't feel like getting up to get more. What do I think of Battlefront 2? I like it. I like the story of Iden Versio. Jay is the hero we need. I'm here for you guys. I would say I'm sure Chris will eventually do the Jedi Temple. Chris Blank is the name of the main character I use for the books I write. Then I started doing Lego on Instagram. Oh, okay, I got you. Jason says, what am I doing bringing to Virginia? I'm still not sure yet. So I would have loved to have brought the Corvus, but I'm not going to be able to pack that thing up. I don't have luggage that will accommodate it. So I'm kind of thinking right now, like, what I'd like to bring in place of it. I'd kind of like to bring my Hoth MOC, but that's still, like, really big. So I'm not sure. We'll see. We'll see. And yes, Kevin, the AC is fixed. It is now cold like Hoth in my house. Are you ever going to revisit an old MOC? If I did that, and I'm almost sure it will happen at some point, it would be Scarif. Scarif. I hope Jay revisits Padme's apartment. Oh my god. I swear, you guys will never let me forget that. Glad you said Hoth. I need to dig out a bunch of Rebel Hoth troopers. I can only imagine how many of those you might have. What would you make if you went back to Scarif? I would want to do a bigger citadel. I mean, Chris built a huge citadel, so I would like to build the biggest citadel. That'd be a good, like, accomplishment. Outside of that, I would just want to do a bigger battle scene. Like, I'd want to use a different technique for the water. Like, rather than the studs, I'd probably do, like, the tile technique. I think that looks better. Have multiple walkers. I'd want to have multiple landing platforms. I'd probably try to do, like, 2 of the Zeta classes. And ideally, I would do, what's his name? Cave Gods Zeta class rather than Renegade clones. I think Cave Gods is a little bit better. What else would I do? I definitely want to have, like, multiple, like, you know, like, there's the, like, cargo crate that's on the track that goes from the Zeta platform to the Citadel. I would basically want to have multiples of those kind of throughout the entire mock, and then I'd have them like all running at the same time. So you can imagine there's like maybe 6 or so like cargo crates kind of going in and out of the Citadel from different directions at the same time. I think that'd be pretty sweet. I have so many plans for a potential redo of Scarif. I think Scarif is the best battle in all of Star Wars, and it makes for some pretty beautiful looking MOCs. So that's what I would want to do. I'm upset because I bought both the Hoth action battle sets to get the Snowtroopers and the Hoth Rebel Troopers, but then I realized they don't have backpacks. I just thought about that. They don't have the backpacks, don't they? Master Builder 42 says, Jay, I love your hair, love your channel, love your personality towards LEGO, but I have to go. It's really late here. I'm working tomorrow. I have to get up at 5:01 a.m. See you. Thanks. And thanks so much. That really means a lot, man. Take care. It says, go big or go home. Yes. No, Scarif is the perfect mock to do with that. I want to have like 3 AT-ACTs walking around. I'd really want to do one like without the cargo crate in the middle of it so you could kind of see straight through it. I think that'd be cool too. No, there's so many ideas I have for Scarif. Are you going to work with another YouTuber on a mock? Matt and I have talked about a potential like collaboration, so that could, I think that's probably the one that's most likely to happen. What's up, Brian Riff? Nice to see you back around here. She's a closet J fan. I think everyone's a closet J fan. They just don't want to admit it. Yeah, technically, I guess I already do with Garrett Bricks, right? If I was to build a Clone Wars mock, what would you recommend? Camino. Camino or the compound, like the prison compound. And yes, Brickvault does have an amazing Yavin mock. Says, Jay and Matt collab will hustle my bustle and my fave peeps that are alive. Please do that. Love you guys. Would love your collab. I'm sure it'll definitely happen at some point. What's a mock you'd like to build but probably never will? I hate the thought of like accepting that there's a mock that I'd love to do that I would probably never do. But I'd love to do a large scale invisible hand. I'm not sure if I'll ever get around to that, but I'd love to do that. Like with, I mean, it wouldn't be minifig scale. That'd be kind of ridiculous. But to get at a pretty large scale would be fun. Especially like having the hangar where the Jedi Interceptors park. The only annoying thing is, I mean, it's not really annoying, it's kind of the way the ship is designed, is, you know, I'd love to do the room where Dooku and the 2 Jedi fight, but that room is basically at the top of the big wing on the back, so, like, building that in Lego would be so difficult to have a very thin, like, wing, but then having that big room where they fight up there. So that probably wouldn't be something I can incorporate. Or if I did incorporate it, I'd have to like build it somewhere else in the vehicle. Which would also, I mean, that I wouldn't, I mean, where that room is located and like with the big window behind where Palpatine was sitting, it's kind of iconic. So I'd probably just have to shrink the room down, honestly. But I don't know. I'd have to think about it. But I think that a large scale invisible hand would be very fun. And it says perfect collab build 2 halves. Yeah, that's true. We're still flying half a ship. Does Matt live near you? Not at all. I live in Texas. Matt lives in New Jersey. So it would be quite the effort to try to make that happen. But who knows? One day, this Lego YouTube thing really, really takes off. Maybe we can coordinate something like that more realistically. Dr. Phil says you could do what they did for the UCS Superstar. Sure. Yeah, like I said, like you could put it somewhere else in the vehicle. I just feel like where it's located in canon is kind of iconic and lends itself very well to the big windows that are surrounding it. So not being able to include that, I feel, would kind of I don't know, it would be a disservice to the room, but it's not the worst thing in the world. I think it still would be a fun mock to do. Do I do Patreon? No, I do not have a Patreon, but I have a super chat, so that's one way to contribute if you'd like to do so. Do I think Palpatine jumped to another body after Snoke got snuffed? Oh, God. Oh, God. Is it still $30 donation wise and your sig figs in the mock? It's $15 to get a sig fig in the mock, $50 for the Boyo Lounge. All right, see you, Dayton. Take care, man. Appreciate that, bricks and stuff. Jay, can you show the whole mock quickly, please? Honestly, no. It's very difficult to get up from where I'm sitting. There's parts like all beside me, so I try not to get up too much while I'm on stream. I'm sorry, man. I'll do it on the update video though, so Sunday you can see that. How many hours do you put into this mock? Oh god, it's hard to say. A lot. Says Snoke theory is still a thing, huh? That's basically my reaction to that comment. Yeah, sorry about that, man. Jay, since I contributed to the First Order Army, can I get a sig fig? Yeah, I told you, you're going to have Hunter Squadron, bro. I got you, bro. When's the next update? Sorry if you already said it. It'll be Sunday. And I didn't already say it, so don't feel bad. If you have woodworking skills, you can make a custom Lego desk. If it's a custom Lego desk, then, I mean, could you just make it out of Lego then? Why? What would the woodworking skills be necessary? When will the update come up? It'll be on Sunday. Not sure what time. We'll see. I'm gonna try my best to have it uploaded actually early. Bro, where's Creed Squadron, bro? I think all the mods will have some sort of squadron for this mock. So just be patient. Be patient. The Bridge of the Invisible Hand is at the front of the ship. Yeah, no, it is. I was talking about not the bridge, but the room where Palpatine is with the Jedi and Dooku. That one's like at the very back on the bridge. I mean, on that big wing. Yo, Jay, rad episode 9 theory. Every major/minor character who's ever died comes back to life to build Palpatines. No one's ever really gone army, but the good guys who died join the hero. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's like a Star Wars fan's wet dream, right? Palpatine's dungeon. Kinky. I'm officially out of 2x2 tile in this bag. Oh no, it's right here. Never mind. I need to stop jumping to conclusions, clearly. Too bad Jedi Bob isn't a mod, because Bob Squad is a great name. I bet if Jedi Bob's probably going to come back to the chat and be like, oh, I see you're talking about a moderator again. I'm going to have to explain to him once again, Jedi Bob, if you want to be a mod, you can be one. Just let me know. Reiner says, every Jedi who ever died revives. Anakin is alive without any implants. I would scream. I've got a theory. What if Rey gets the Infinity Gauntlet, snaps all the heroes who have fallen to fight the First Order? That would be something. I would just walk out of the theater. I was trying to think of, like, what could happen in episode 9 that would make me walk out of the theater. I think if Snoke ends up being, like, a failed Palpatine clone, I'll walk out of the theater. If Rey ends up being, like, a Skywalker or some sort of descendant of, like, Palpatine, I'll walk out of the theater. What else? What else will make me walk out of the theater? If Palpatine shows up in physical form, I'll walk out of the theater. Minifig wall update will be up next week. What's up, SK says, big fan from Germany. Would you walk out of the theater if I'm the true hero of the film? Nah, man. I would stand up and clap. Jay walking out of the theater is inevitable. Don't say that. Jay, where's the Boyo necklace? It's in my room. It's in the Lego room. The other Lego room. You guys are making me sad now. I'm not counting down to episode 9 for excitement of episode 9. I'm counting down to episode 9. Shout out to Ajbricks13 for subscribing. You got the, are you offering me a joke? But no, I'm counting down the days to episode 9 because that'll be the last day I'm happy. That'll be the last day I have faith in humanity. Iron Man's going to show up in episode 9 and snap the First Order away. But Jay, what if you wind up actually liking Palpatine in the movie? I mean, I guess that's not impossible, but there's a very small, minuscule chance that episode 9 comes around and Palpatine's in it and I end up liking it somehow. Hey, shout out to SWBricks75 for the dono. He is halfway to the Boyle Lounge. He says, almost looking forward to The Mandalorian more than episode 9. I generally agree. I generally agree. Dr. Phil says, it's going to be fine, like whatever, it'll be fine, but it just can't fix episode 8. I mean, I'm of the opinion that the only thing in episode 8 I think that needs fixing is Finn's love interest. I think it should be Rey, but other than that, I don't need any episode 8 retcons. And I don't think they will. I don't think there will be. I mean, I would hope not, but I guess we'll see. Be right back. My go-to Bricklink store got the parts I need, so I gotta pick them up. All right, cool. That's exciting. All right, see ya, SW Bricks, man. Thanks for coming through. Of course, thanks for the donation. Tell your daughter good luck at softball practice. I don't care as long as Kylo stays a bad guy. Yeah, Kylo should definitely be a bad guy. A structural mess with laughable dialogue. Are you sure you didn't mean episodes 1 through 3? Did I misread what you said? Jay, I think part of the movie will take place on Hoth, and a Tauntaun will come from the dead singing Cold Like Hoth because no one's ever really gone. I really thought at first that was going to be like a thoughtful prediction, and then it wasn't. But it was still funny. Nah, Dr. Phil, I love me some Last Jedi. I was in the Apple Store playing Cold Like Hoth pretty loud. I'm glad. You guys need to spread the word of Cold Like Hoth. We need to make that song go viral. You saw Last Jedi 6 times on opening day? Even I have not achieved such a power. Says, what's the other option? That he's a boring, straight, evil non-character that Rey just kills? I really don't want a Star Wars trilogy to end with Rey killing the bad guy. Oh, man, Kylo's gotta go. Kylo's gotta go. I mean, up to this point, we haven't had a Star Wars trilogy where our hero kills the bad guy. So that would actually be, like, a fresh new thing for them to do. I don't think or hope that Rey and Finn should end up together. That is the one thing I need to see in episode 9. Rey needs to die to save Star Wars. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's a bit dramatic. I'm gonna walk out of the theater if it's just he's too dangerous to be kept alive, played literally. I mean, he kind of is, though. Nah, man, it's all about Rey and Finn. I think if Rey and Finn end up together, regardless of anything else that happens in that film, I'll be happy. I just subbed, but it did not show up. It can be kind of weird. Sometimes it can take long to show up. I'd walk out if Murder on Anakin's Mind isn't played. I love Finn, and I think it would be best for him as a character to die. Jeez. I don't understand that. I've never been under the impression that certain characters just have to die, that, like, or old heroes. Bad guys, I think, especially in Star Wars, bad guys kind of have to get what they deserve. But heroes, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Finn and Poe need more screen time together. Here's a question. If you had to choose between Rey and Finn and Poe and Finn getting more screen time together in 9, which would you go for? I think Poe and Finn probably have more chemistry together, but there's just something very refreshing about seeing Finn and Rey on screen together. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one I'd go with. Killing off characters makes it feel more realistic, in my opinion. But that's, I mean, I guess, but that's never really what Star Wars has been about. Like, I feel like in this trilogy did they really just start, like, killing characters off, you know? In the original trilogy, no one of importance dies. I guess other than Vader, but it's almost, I mean, and Obi-Wan, but that's the thing about when killing off Jedi doesn't really have the same effect as killing off characters in the traditional sense because of the whole Force Ghost thing. It says Poe and Finn are amazing. Kylo and Rey can have all the screen time as long as Kylo dies a villain. Kylo should die a villain. It says Yoda Obi-Wan. Yeah, I know, but I'm saying, like, when Jedi die, it's not the same thing in a traditional sense as killing off a character. I mean, when you kill off a character in Star Wars in general, it doesn't really have the effect of killing off a character because no one's ever really gone, right? Most characters that die we see in some capacity after the fact. Killing off characters in Star Wars, in a nutshell, basically doesn't mean much, in my opinion. I don't think Finn should die. Finn's like the relatable one in this trilogy. I'd like to see him stick around. We should have an episode 9 non-hate discussion where we say what we think should happen. See, I don't love discussing that just because I don't love predicting episode 9 stuff because then I get expectations. If those expectations don't happen, I feel some type of way. I try not to think too much about what's going to happen in episode 9. Kylo should kill Finn and Rey should kill Kylo. Oh my god. Am I getting dreads just like Juice WRLD? No, I am not getting dreads. Alright, see ya, TG Games. Clone Wars had so many sad deaths. Let me think. I mean, 5's I'd say is up there. Who else had a sad death? Satine. Satine had a sad death. Who else? Who else had a sad death in the Clone Wars? Really, like, the ones that stick out to me is 5's and Satine, I guess. Yeah, 99 had a pretty sad death, too. That's a good point. Okay, Jay, can I genuinely ask why you want Ben to be irredeemable? I'm confused why that's your prediction. I think he's irredeemable because of what he's done, like, in the way the movies have kind of played themselves out. Like, he's had multiple chances in 7 and 8 to redeem himself, and at this point, he's like, he's already made up his mind, in my opinion. Like, redeeming him at this point would be like, okay, why did we go through all that other stuff? Like, all of his decisions up to this point showed us that's not what he wanted. He had the chance when he had the chance to not kill Han Solo. He decided to kill Han Solo. He had the chance after him and Rey joined forces. He decided not to at that point. I mean, he is, I think, firmly cemented himself as a bad guy. he no longer feels the pull to the light the way that he did at the beginning of episode 7. So I think if we really just want to be consistent with the story, it doesn't make sense to redeem him. And I think that's fine. Like I said, up to this point, we haven't had a Star Wars trilogy end with our hero, like, killing the bad guy. So I think that would be totally fine and a new, refreshing thing to happen at the end of this trilogy. All right, see ya, AJ Rogers. Says, yeah, but good old JJ is not going to do that because he loves to copy the OT. I mean, OT is not a bad thing to copy, all things considered. Oh no, who started Jay on a sequel rant again? I mean, that was so barely a sequel rant. That was a rant. And yeah, I agree with Corey. Like, Kylo is past redemption. He's had his if he's going to be redeemed, he had his opportunity to do so. His own mother freaking... Yeah, exactly. Okay, but Anakin, who was a violent tyrant who made up his mind to be a monster and was consistently dark side powered for 23 years, he also had his chances. Right, but we didn't see that. We didn't see that until the prequels happened. And at that point, George was really just doing whatever the heck he wanted to do. Like, it's a different story. Like, I don't know. The fact that they've gone either way to show us these, like, pivotal moments of Kylo's development has shown me that he's past redemption. Like, I would argue some of the things we see that happen in Anakin make his redemption harder to believe. Like, I don't think Anakin should have been a child murderer in episode 3. Like, I didn't have to see that. Like, it kind of... I think that actually goes against his redemption. Like, sure, he was a bad guy, but our suspension of disbelief when we don't really see him doing all these awful things, like murdering children, it's a lot easier to believe the redemption than, kind of after the fact, going to episode 3 and saying, oh yeah, he also killed children. So yeah. I agree with you, Jedi Bob. I mean, I think Rey's past the point of redeeming Kylo. I think at the end of episode 8, I mean, he reached out to her, and she was like, no. I think that's the end of Rey trying to redeem him. Says, you're asking for an episode 9 where Luke was right to want to kill him. Jay, think about that. I mean, it's not that simple. Like, if Kylo... it's like I said, it's like the question of, is it okay to kill baby Hitler? Like, we know what ends up happening to Hitler. That doesn't mean it was right or wrong to kill him as a baby, though. Like, that's debatable. I don't think that there's a clear answer to that. It's different after he's done his atrocities, after he's proven himself to not be redeemable. At that point, it's justice that he end up dying. Still, with Palpatine coming back, I really think Anakin should appear as well. Obviously, assuming they manage to do it in a way that doesn't feel like a bad greatest hits reel. That would be weird. Having, like, old Luke there next to young Anakin. I could live without that. Jedi Bob. Stop putting bad thoughts into my head. Five says, apparently Kylo was going against one of the Knights of Ren in the trailer, so what does that mean? Do they betray him or not believe in his cause anymore and try to take his place? I wouldn't be surprised if that happens. If Luke threw shade at Kylo at the end of The Last Jedi, I would have died in the theater. What do you mean? How do you think they'll bring back Palpatine? I try not to think about that. I'm sorry. Bro, Anakin resurrects to kill Palpatine once and for all. Jay, I believe they could kill Kylo and do it in an emotionally... Well, yeah, I agree. I generally agree. I don't want Star Wars to be about cathartic justice and vengeance. I don't want Rey to end this story with that kind of blood on her hands. I mean, I don't know. I think that, I mean, Rey doesn't necessarily have to be the one. She could be. She might not be. Who knows? But I think that, like, Star Wars has always been about, you know, the light prevailing over the dark, which consequently means, like, the bad guy's got to die. So, I don't know. Maybe it's not Rey. Maybe it's something else. Maybe Kylo does something that kind of puts himself in a bad position. I don't know. We'll see. I think Kylo needs to go, though. I think Kylo needs to go. KingFab87 says, but that's really on Lucas. The fact that he changed the Force skills in Anakin at the end of Return of the Jedi has always left a bad taste in my mouth. Yeah, I agree. Palpatine will come back and kill Rey and Kylo, but before he kills Finn, Anakin comes back as well and kills Pal. Oh my god. Jeez. Do you think one of the Knights of Ren could be Ezra? I want to say probably not. That's a really, like, no, definitely not. C-3PO better die in this movie. Oh my god. Jeez, guys. Finn kills Kylo and Rey can't do it. That would be dope. Finn just, like, slices him up his spine. He's like, yeah, it doesn't feel so good, does it? That's how episode 9 ends. Do you guys really think C-3PO needs to die, of all people? Jeez. You guys are heartless. If they make me watch C-3PO die with my own eyes, I swear, I'll cry. Lando crashes the Falcon into Kylo. That'd be great on accident, but it would be hilarious. Enthard says, bad guy dying isn't that unique, really. Dooku, Grievous, Tarkin. I'm talking about, like, our main hero killing the main villain. I wouldn't put any of those guys at the main villain. Says, I don't know, hope for something other than redemption/death if that's possible. I mean, I'm sure, I doubt it'll be that simple. I don't care how they get there, I think Kylo needs to go, though. C-3PO's gonna kill Kylo. He's gonna kill him with that giant freaking gun he's holding on the poster. The movie ends like 20 minutes in, the planet they're on just gets nuked and everyone dies. And then the rest of the movie is their body parts floating in space. Go on your Discord server there. I put a picture of me representing the Boyle Gang. I'll check it out after the stream. Maybe 3PO turns into a Jedi to fight Darth Jar Jar. I think what would really make episode 9 for me is if they confirm that C-3PO was actually just like a person in a suit. I think they should make that canon. What's the new alien? You mean Clog? You just will eat Kylo like whole. Like Kylo will be like just hacking away at the resistance. And then Clog will just slither up to him and just wonk. And then that's how Kylo dies. No. Better yet, Clog is going to eat Kylo. And then Kylo is just going to bust out. Like, you're going to see, like, you're going to hear his lightsaber ignite. And he's just going to, like, tear a hole in his stomach. And then walk out. And then Clog will die. I honestly would not be shocked if that actually happened. What's up, Hideous Sidious? Claude filled the galaxy. How do we join the Rich Boy J Discord? Nightbot will eventually post the link to it. Yo, what if they have to split episode 9 into 2 parts because the second half of the film is Palpatine explaining how he lived and what his evil plan is? That's how long it would take him to explain it and need a whole film for it. It'd be like, alright guys, I got a story for you. Sit down. Sit down. That should be the post-credit scene. Palpatine sitting with a bunch of Star Wars nerds around him at like a press conference, taking questions on how the heck he survived. Logan, you should totally do that, bro. Yo, my phone is blowing up, guys. Some good news is I think apparently I'm going to have all the parts I need to build a 4th TIE Fighter on Saturday, which hopefully means it'll debut in this weekend's update. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm building another Special Forces TIE Fighter, so I'm actually pretty hype about that. I guess you did the @Lucas. Lucas, are you the George Lucas? I have a lot of things to say to you. Oh my god, what is happening? Nah, I'm not George. Oh, that's unfortunate. Here's a good question for the chat. Is anyone in here related to someone famous? Ron Williams says Solo is underrated in my opinion. Disney was stupid for releasing it just after Infinity War. Yeah, that was dumb. I mean, they've admitted as much. That was a bad move. All right, if you're related to someone famous, tell us who it is. King Fab is Mark Hamill's father. Nice. Are you proud of your son? Jimmy Neutron's nephew. Lucas, I will do a prequels mock relatively soon. Brian Riff says, yo, what if at the end of episode 9 George Lucas appears to kill Kylo? He literally comes back to save Star Wars. Yes, your uncle does count. Who's your uncle? You're related to the men who made basketball? Is that like James Naismith? Is that who made basketball? I am the son of bread. George Lucas is going to walk in episode 9 and he's going to be like, hey, I think you need to have your characters fart more. Yeah, you just have more fart jokes. Star Wars is better with fart jokes. That's how George Lucas is going to save Star Wars. Nice. Where are the fart jokes? He's a world champion pool player. He was also recently featured on a British show called The Gadget Show. Nice. That's pretty cool. What's up, Maul Bricks? Darth Maul. Hey guys, this is George Lucas. I know you've been watching these Disney Star Wars films and you've been very displeased by them, but I'm here to tell you that I'm here to make everything right. I know you guys liked what I did with Star Wars episodes 1 through 3, and we're going to try to go in that direction. The first thing I'd like to change is we're going to have more fart jokes. Yeah. What do you think of the new person that took over a role of Kathleen? I mean, we'll see. She's not really proven up to this point, so we'll see what happens. Your great-grandmother was famous in the 20s. Wow, what did she do? So, Jay, how excited are you to see Maul again? Oh, God. Your mom's second cousin is the actor with Darth Maul's actor? What do you mean? George magically appears in the third act of the movie, bringing bad acting and an army of racist character aliens. Yes. Hey, guys, this is George Lucas. This is my army of racist aliens. It's actually very artistic. You guys just aren't smart enough to understand it. You know what would be hilarious? What would be like just the ultimate like way to make things come full circle? Bring George Lucas back and like cast him in a Star Wars film, but make him play a Gungan. Make him play like just the most and a Gungan even more obnoxious than Jar Jar. I think that would like make things right. Hey guys, George Lucas. I can imagine that phone call with Kathleen Kennedy. She's like, "Hey George, so I'm really sorry that we've rejected your scripts up to this point. We swear we didn't think they were that bad. It just wasn't really the direction we wanted to go in. But here's actually what we're going to do. So we respect you so much. We're going to bring you back in. We want to cast you for a leading role in Star Wars Episode 9. And guess what? You're going to get to be one of your best creations, a Gungan. Your name is going to be Fart the Gungan." A Gungan even more obnoxious than Jar Jar. That's a scary sentence. I know. It'd be great, though. Y'all bullied my boy George. I'm sorry, man. It was low-hanging fruit. I mean, all George old... Wait, what? I mean, all George old have to do is be himself. All George would have to do is be himself to achieve that. Fart kinks. There we go. Says, "Hey Jay, love your impressions, but you don't sound nearly as obnoxious as Kathleen. You got to work on that." I don't know. I don't know how to do an obnoxious woman accent. I'll look into it though. I got you, bro. Without George Lucas, Star Wars wouldn't be a thing. We should be thankful. I think we're generally thankful. Are you guys thankful that George Lucas made Star Wars? I know I am. We all bully George, but he is why we are watching this stream. Yeah, I mean, like, it's all fun, but I mean, yeah, George made Star Wars, so he has all the respect in the world from me for making Star Wars. Is that the David Hall in the chat? Holy crap! What's up, dude? How's the move process going? Can we get an update? You know, here on the Rich Boy J YouTube channel, I like to break all the exclusive news. Finally got the house looking decent. Haven't touched the Lego room yet. I think that's going to be tomorrow. All right. Glad it's looking good. How long of a process do you think getting the Lego room together is going to be? So what part of this MOC are you looking most forward to building? Definitely the base, the inside of the base. And have tons of rooms in there, lights, all that good stuff. George Lucas is going to fly this channel for bullying. It's all, we keyed. I mean, other people have said far worse things about George Lucas than I have. So it's looking okay, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but it's going to be at least a month before I have it the way I want. I understand. Well, when's Virginia? Virginia's in, I guess, a little bit more than a month. I was going to say, if it's not done by the time Virginia comes around, I'll slide through and help you out. But I'm hoping you would have it all together by then. Jay, what's the most satisfying and the most annoying thing about MOC building? Most satisfying thing, seeing it all come together. Most annoying thing, I think figuring out like how you want things to be organized is kind of annoying. Like kind of realizing like, oh, how am I going to have enough space to include this? Jay, did you eat that whole bucket of butter? Yes, I did. All by myself. All right, see you, Corey Baxter. Thanks for coming through, man. Stacking studs for water is very annoying. I'm sure David can attest to that. All at once? Yes. If you're doing a first mock, go big or stay reasonable. I mean, I'd say either of those. I mean, if you think you have the means to go big, by all means do it. Like, no reason to limit yourself in that regard. Just start building, honestly. If it's your first mock, the best thing you can do is just dive in, start building, learn techniques, learn if it's really for you. You'll pretty quickly find out if it's something you really want to do. What torso should I give you the Boyo Squad mock? I use Cassian's torso from the Battle on Scarif set. I saw that Scarif mock. Yes, dude, that thing was insane. So many water studs, dude. Should you get the pod racer or snow speeder first? Definitely the pod racer. I would say don't get the snow speeder at all. You guys know how I feel about that, though. Hold on one sec, boyos. We got a phone call from the motherland. Hey, what's up? Hello? Hello? Okay, maybe not. Hello? I close. Alright, bye-bye. The bread called the wrong number, I guess. I'd hope not. What's up, Bob Ross? I want the new Star Destroyer. God dang. I mean, we don't know for sure if that's happening. I hope it happens, but we'll see. Do you have the old Star Destroyer? The old Star Destroyer King Fab? Do you enjoy working at a Lego store? Absolutely. Hideous, what's happening? I'm scared. Where can I get the Resistance X-Wing MOCs that was in your Starkiller base update? That was built by Enthert. You can find the instructions for it on his Flickr page. The Star Destroyer. Oh, okay. I mean, we'll see. We shall see. We shall see. I still think it would have been really funny if Snoke was like really short and had like a very high-pitched voice. So, Jay, am I the only one who's found non-Vader and Sheev Sith to be mondo, edgy, and boring in the EU and current canon? Yeah, I generally agree. Jay, you bring Starkiller to Brick Fair? Nah, bro. That's a long drive. That's kind of the annoying thing. Where I live, Chicago and Virginia are both very long drives. King Fab says, nah, I was only working a small job after school, so $350 was a lot of money. I've been regretting being mature about it ever since and haven't repeated that mistake. That's good. The worst type of regret you can have is UCS regret. I know that feeling all too well. Before Last Jedi, I thought he was going to be really short. It would have been funny. If they went all in on the guy behind the curtain trope. They're also devoid of any real character. Yeah, they're just, I don't know. I don't care for most of the EU, to be quite honest. You're still flying to Brick Fair though, right? Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be there. I will be there. What are you bringing to Brick Fair is a question. Are you still going to try to bring crate? Crate. What UCS regret do you have? Definitely the Superstar Destroyer. Like, I was working at the Lego store when it was on shelves, and I just didn't buy it. So yeah, that was not smart. That boy David gonna pull up with crate. That's what's up. Yeah, I know, guys. Can I get an F in the chat for me not getting it? Def gonna need yours and Matt's help putting it together if you don't mind. Oh yeah, for sure. Absolutely. I got you. I refuse to lay the salt though. That's gonna be your responsibility. I will literally do everything except lay the salt. Watch him say that's like the one thing he wanted us to do. I wouldn't be surprised. Also planning on destroying crate afterwards. It's not something easy to transport. There we go. Push that thing into a crate. Push crate into a crate. Hideous Idiot says I should have gotten the UCS X-Wing. As someone who owns that, I don't love it. I don't love the UCS X-Wing, to be honest. I want a UCS Jay's hair. I can make some instructions for you guys. LDD file. Who here is actually going to be at Brick Fair, Virginia? It's a good question. Salt is actually way easier than you think. It's little 1x1 red plates for the footprints, which is the pain. Oh, okay. Well, I'll take whatever's easier then. Of course, Charm City Brick will be there. Loose Bricks is going to be there. Nice. I'm going to fly my way there. You better, Creed. A lot of people are counting on you being there. Me included. I've been telling all my friends you're going to be there. The only reason my mom's letting me go because I told her you were going to be there. So you better not break my or her trust. P.O. Brick Production says, my schedule is full, unfortunately, during Brick Fair, Virginia. But hey, Brickworld Chicago was perfect. Brickworld Chicago is pretty dope. Yeah, that is some pressure. So just make sure you're there, and everything will be all right. Sinister Creed doesn't show up, that will ruin the convention. It will. If Sinister Creed doesn't show up, I will literally break every MOC in that convention hall. If Sinister Creed doesn't show up, I'm going to take death sticks. Glad you like the AT-AT instructions, Kevin Young. Yes, Bob Ross. Jade's mom only trusts online friends to watch over him. Those are the most trustworthy friends. The ones online. I trust my own online friends with everything. My social security number, credit card numbers, all that good stuff. You should take... Wow. Chromebot is the worst influence in the chat. We can't let Jay turn to death sticks. I got the Stranger Things set and there was a headpiece from Hidden Sign. Wow, really? Wow. Sinister Creed, I imagine a lot of people will react to seeing you in person the way Rey reacted to seeing Finn after she learned that he was in the Resistance. We're all going to be like, you're from England? Because apparently we have British accents now. And then Creed will be like, yeah, this is what we look like. Some of us look different. Can we get a J meetup in the Walmart alleys? Oh my god. Yes. If only you knew the true power of the death sticks. You guys think Darth Vader took death sticks? I mean, I imagine he was in constant pain, right? He needed something to relieve it. Jay, one question about the AT-AT. The lower floor pull-out mechanism from the drop rope is missing the instructions. Can you send me a pic of that so I can add it? The lower floor pull-out mechanism of the drop rope. Is that really not on there? That's actually surprising. Yeah, I can shoot you a picture of that. So is the motor, like, is the motor even in the instructions? Hey, what's up, Blue Brick? Did you see your cameo in my haul video? Thank you, Forever Lego Studios. If Hunter can get it coordinated, we'll do a meet and greet at his Walmart. Kyle Bricks, I think my mom won't be fine with us hanging out if you saw me at Brick Fair, Virginia. Yeah, the motor and the hole in the floor is there, but not the thing with the two technical. Oh, I see. That's weird. Okay, yeah, I'll send that to you. Send me a message on Instagram so I can, like, actually remember to do it. We could have a play date. Yes. That is exactly what we could do. Are you excited for the Boba and Jango Fett cameo in episode 9? Man, you know I love Boba Fett. Boba Fett is my favorite character. He does so many cool things, man. Boba Fett is just the best. Nah, I want to try some death sticks. Still haven't opened any of your mock boxes from Chicago. Oof. I can only imagine, dude. Your mock was huge. I loved it when he watched Han get frozen in carbonite. So tense and emotional. Yes. Boba Fett standing in the background of that scene made that scene. Imperials versus Rebels. What side are you on? I don't know, man. I think I might have to go with my Imperial boyos. I mean, they have AT-ATs. And no problem, Blue Brick. It was definitely my pleasure. Jay, have you sorted your Pab Cups yet? There's only one of those that I actually like have to sort. It's the one I did for the MNR video. The other ones, they're all the same part, so I should be mostly good to go. Boba's hatred of the Jedi really paid off in Return of the Jedi, didn't it? His destiny was so poetically bookended. That's a great point. Chris Blank says he ended up dropping $500 on construction tools today. Kind of postponed my trip to the Boyle Lounge. What like construction project are you working on? Jay, can you ask your mom if we can hang out? Just tell her I'm over 21 and I have nice hair. I will. I'll ask her whenever she gets here. Actually, I'll give her your phone number and you can ask her, because I feel like if I ask her, she's gonna say no. But if you ask her, we'll have a better chance. So just let me know. I agree, Creed. Lame death for a lame character. No, I don't think my mom will be there, Bob Ross, but so many plates to lay. All right, see ya, Jedi Bob. Have a good run. I saw a shirt design once of all of Boba's lines and colors. They had to include his in Return of the Jedi to fill it. That's hilarious. What's up, the collector? He says, I'm a new subscriber. Really been enjoying all the great content you're creating. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Imperial Brick Productions says, heck, I didn't do any of my chores. My mom said I'm grounded. No play date, boys. Come on, bro. Do your chores. Jeez. Oh, freaking frick. Don't wanna wanga. Until Bricks and I talked about it for 20 minutes on his stream. It was a good time. Nice. All right, so what you were saying, you're doing construction management for your college major, so you're working construction this summer. Oh, okay. And you had to buy your own tools for that? Or are you just getting those to like practice and be prepared for that? Ever seen an adult mock at a, yes, but not what do you think? In general, no, you're not going to find stuff like that at just a convention kind of out and about, but there are, well, message me about it on Instagram. We can talk about it. Shout out to Alpha Breaks channel for subscribing. And I agree, Brian. Like, I mean, that's the thing. Like, I'm fine with Boba just being like, he looks cool. I'm fine with like people can like him because he looks cool, but like trying to make more out of him because he looks cool, I feel it's just stretching it a bit. Like we can appreciate that he looks cool. I feel it shouldn't be like, oh, he's this awesome character, he needs a whole film dedicated to him. Like, it's every Star Wars character doesn't need to be significant. Exactly, Imperial Brick Productions. Exactly. Boba served his purpose, and I'm fine with that. Remember that one comic he used a lightsaber? Ugh. I figured that I'd be doing construction for life. I should probably own my own tools. Plus you feel kind of stupid asking the other guys, can you borrow the drill? Okay, I got you. I got you. Well, that's cool. I'm glad to see you investing in yourself. Brian Riff says, I think writing more stories about him is cool if you really care, though. Just like him actually doing things, preferably. I mean, yeah. I don't know. I just like to move forward with Star Wars. You know, move on to new, more exciting things. If we're gonna get another standalone film, I don't want a Boba movie. All right, see you, Ajbricks. I want more Rio lore. Bro, I want to see Rio in the club talking to girls and like he's the first thing before he says a word to them, he checks their teeth to make sure they're sharp. Because you know you won't catch my boy Rio with a girl without sharp teeth. If the next trilogy suck, will you still make MOCs on them? Yeah, probably. If they have cool stuff to make MOCs out of, I'll make them. That's the thing, like, about Star Wars, you know, like, I generally don't like the prequels, but there's tons of prequel stuff I'd love to make MOCs on. Oh yeah, I'm talking more fan appreciation and stories. I don't want a Boba movie at all. Yeah. Yeah. Solo. That does it. Screw Orn thing. Screw Temple of Time. I'll just build it. Oh my god. King Fab, what are you doing, bro? You should totally do that. I'd love to see what they would do if you pull up to a convention and with just a giant naked chick MOC. You should totally try that. Call her your girlfriend too. Like, you gotta really sell it. Oh, Solo was so fan servicey. Solo is easily the most fan servicey of Star Wars films we've gotten. Did you hear they may do an Obi-Wan series instead of a movie on the Disney streaming service? Yeah. I think that'd be fine. That'd be alright. Only money, a Star Wars story. This is my girlfriend. She's a nudist. Don't judge. Be like, also don't stare. Why are you staring at her? That's it, Beth. We're leaving this place. These guys don't know how to respect a woman. I think my wife wouldn't be too thrilled if I did a naked MOC of her, though. Needs to be a random chick. But I'm sure she would, like, in a way, she'd probably appreciate that. Like, hey, sweetheart, I need you to model for me. I wanted to make a MOC of the most perfect thing in the world, and I couldn't think of a better subject than you. How could she say no to that? Y'all remember Wald from The Phantom Menace? Of course. He got into a... Oh, no, that was Greedo that got into the fight with Anakin. What's up, collecting bricks? Her eyes are up there. Exactly. Blue Brick knows how to respect a woman. Rich Boy J after dark hours right now. Apparently, Rich Boy J after dark at 5:30. Jay, I can see. That's brilliant. I'll just play her that response. There you go. There you go. I'm also a part-time marriage counselor, guys. And yes, collecting bricks, I am officially blonde hair, don't care. Wald is my boy. I remember a little bit after the pod racing scene, he was on an animal and got like flung off it, but it's cut out. Did that really happen? That's hilarious. I figured as much with that soothing voice of yours. Oh, King Fab. You're such a schmoozer. My lord. Is that legal? A Star Wars story. And then the sequel would, of course, be I'll Make It Legal. A Star Wars story. My lord. Communications blackout can only mean one thing. Invasion. That would be a good name for a film. Invasion, a Star Wars story. Jay, how did you feel about the porg being roasted at Brickworld? That was hilarious. That was one of the best MOCs there, in my opinion. I mean, I would love Porgs more than anyone, but I gotta admit that was hilarious. Rogue 2, a Star Wars story. Rogue 2. It'd be called Rogue 2, a Where the Heck is Luke and Han story. It would be a real-time film documenting, what's his name? Who's the guy that found them in episode in Empire? All right, King Fab, have a good time. Next trilogy is going to be about the Yuzhang Vong attacking, I guess. Oh, no. Guys, who's the pilot that found Luke and Han in Empire? Who was Rogue 2? Someone has to know. Jay, where's my man Kevin Reynolds? That's a good question. Where is that boy Kevin? Boss Nass documentary, but it's split into 3 films. It's split into 3. What's up, boyos? Misa back. What's up, Owen? Can no one tell me who the heck Rogue 2 is? Guys, who the heck was Rogue 2? What's up, BrickWiz? Zev Sineska. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Blue Brick. Thank you. This is Rogue 2. I found them. I repeat, I found them. Well, I mean, I don't care who looked it up. I was just hoping that someone looked it up. No one wanted to tell me. You guys keep hiding all the good Star Wars knowledge from me. This is Rogue 2. Hey, shout out to Derby City Bricks 502. Says gotta bounce, but looking forward watching along. Awesome, man. The real question is, who is Rogue 3? Nah, Jay, the sequel to Rogue One will be Manny Bothan's A Star Wars Story. Yes. And then the third film in the Rogue trilogy would be Snap's Reconnaissance Mission, A Star Wars Story. Qui-Gon Rogue. Creed, you're such a meme lord. This is why we need you in Virginia. On Wikipedia, it only lists Luke, Wedge, and Nobody as members of Rogue Squadron, but right under that says Zev is Rogue 2. There we go. How many rogues are there? How many are there in Rogue Squadron? I think there's like 5 pairs of pilots in Rogue Squadron, if I'm not mistaken. Hunter says 5. Yeah, I thought so. Attack Pattern Delta. Someone needs to take a picture of Luke and Dak in their snowspeeder, and the caption would be me and the boys when we're about to form Attack Pattern Delta. Too rogue, too furious. Too bore, too gullet. I don't think all of the snowspeeders were in Rogue Squadron, though. And Rogue Squadron was definitely not named after Rogue One. Master Skywalker. There's too many of them. What are we going to do? You know what would be really hilarious? I don't know if I've already made this joke, but it would be really hilarious if someone, like, edited Peppa Pig in saying that line and, like, said it in her accent. I think Zev died in that battle, in the Battle of Hoth, if I'm not mistaken. Execute Order 66. What if Palpatine and Watto swapped places? Explain that. Chris Blank says, actually, there's a comic where Luke and Wedge are in the middle of a battle with random fighters. Luke mentions Jyn Erso and names them Rogue Squadron after her. Oh, well, there you go. Is Zev the guy that gets his cockpit blown into flames? I'm pretty sure it was. Watto's the evil mastermind who controlled every event in the Star Wars timeline. That makes sense to me. And yes, I did know that Young Yeet was not actually in the original Me and the Boys scene. It's okay, Creed. I too am afraid of racist caricature aliens. Watto's pretty sexy, TBH. Wow. This has to be the sexiest stream I've ever done. Young Yeet. That is quite the fan theory. Wow. His hat is what's scary. What? No, I think normal Watto is fine. Watto with the hat, though, is just, oh my god, terrifying. I should make that video. Top 10 sexiest Star Wars characters. Yo, when are we gonna get a Watto and hat minifig though? Like real tea. Real tea. Ula number 2. So on that list, who's going higher, Ula or Ayla? Number 1 is Rio. I love your newfound appreciation of Rio. Rio is a sex icon. Can someone Photoshop that meme and have Rio like, I just didn't realize I was such a sexual icon. Oh my god, a lot of messages just came in. King Fab says, alright Jay, gotta head over to my pad in the Alenium system and get to sleep. Gotta catch your stream today. Have a great time, everyone. Thanks, man. Take care. Zero the Hut had better be on that list. Oh, dude, come on. Zero is Bay. Owen Summerfield says, Han Solo killing stormtroopers is the equivalent of a drug dealer killing a Marine. Just saying, I hope this comment will spark the light, will be the spark that will light the fire that will start a good debate. How do you guys feel about that? Who has sharper teeth, Ula or Ayla? That's a good question. I'm ask George Lucas that whenever I meet him. Also, thanks for the free marriage council. Oh, it's my pleasure, man. It's definitely my pleasure. Did they have tan cheese slopes at the Lego store? Or on the Pick wall? Where'd you get them? And why did you get them, actually? What do you plan on using those for? Can we get Sharp Teeth, a Star Wars story? Jay, episode 9 theory that secretly Newt Gunray has been the secret evil schemer and the real villains are the Trade Federation. We need to see a return of the Trade Federation. Or better yet, what if the Trade Federation ends up being the allies that the Resistance were waiting for? They had them in a box there. Okay, Tatooine box sounds good. I didn't even see them there. What day did you go to the Pick-a-Brick store? To the Pick-a-Brick store, the Lego store. Bad guys helping out the heroes to save their own butts, basically. Yes. I wish I wasn't so dang sweet, so dang sweet, so dang... What? Saturday before World of Lights. Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean... I guess it's cool that they put out new parts, but it was kind of annoying. It's like... There were certain things I wanted that they didn't put out while I was there. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about that. Yes, bro. Those black 1x4 tiles are so clutch. So happy I was able to get those. Alright, see ya, Mr. Brian Riff. Those green bricks were pretty dope too. Says I got a ton of 1x1 with one stud on the side. It's a good part. I have a ton of those. I'm guessing you need a light gray, right? No, I have not read the Inferno Squad novel. Squad. Brian Riff is Riff Tampson's son. I don't know if that's how names work, but it makes for a nice theory, I suppose. Did you see the Princess Bride mock? Yes, I did. It was pretty cool. How's the mock coming along so far? It's coming along very well. So far on stream, I got this done. And almost done with the trim on this side. I think probably end the stream once I'm done with the trim on this side. And that'll actually be a good amount of work done. As crazy as it sounds, I'm more than I'm almost like 75% done with this platform, which makes me so happy because I'm so ready to be done with it. Young Yeet says, I was looking for something earlier and I smashed the cabinet too hard. My ATAP took flight. Ouch. Is it the newest one? Bro, if Hop does go to Virginia, I'm hoping I had a second chance to get the interview. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm honestly, like, shocked you didn't get it this time. But, I mean, being there would obviously help making that actually happen. Did I see the giant Death Star? Yes! I actually talked with the guy who built it. He knew who I was, which was... I don't know, I guess I should be somewhat used to it now, but I'm not. But no, like, he knew about my MOCs and everything, and he was a fan, so, like, it was pretty cool. We had a pretty good conversation. I realized I didn't put that MOC in the MOC showcase. It's actually... I'm going to put it in the World of Lights video that I'm going to record. Do you think many people prepare for Beyond the Brick interviews? I don't know. That's a good question. I'd say probably not. I think at this point, most people don't just assume they'll get one, but I guess it can't hurt. I never prepared for them. Even though I've been on Beyond the Brick 4 times. Would you ever consider playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 if you haven't already? I've played Battlefront 2. That's what inspired me to do the Vardos MOC. What's up, L Jedi YT? Logan Peacock says Jay should build the Darth Vader snowman for the Skywalker saga. I would love to do that, but like the helmet's not an actual piece. Like they don't make that helmet in white. I was thinking about that. I was like, that'd be a fun thing to add to Starkiller, but it's not really possible at this point. You could call me Lego Jedi. Okay, there you go. Lego Jedi. Lego Jedi. Jedi. Paint it white. Bro, that's against the law. Yo, Creed, what was that song that they were singing earlier that I didn't know what it was? It was Ocean Man. Is that what it was? I need to remember to look that up when the stream is over. It's illegal. The illegal system. I think that's how Ray pronounces the word illegal. Illegal. Have you considered being a voice actor? No, I have not. Should I? Should old rich boy look into voice acting? Is Prequel Chicago over? Unfortunately, yes. It was last Thursday to Sunday. Apparently it's a song, Spiffy Dart. Jube Doob says, I'm making the Space Battle of Endor vid this weekend. Nice. Jube Doob. You have likely heard the song before. Just listen to the first 10 seconds and you'll recognize it. Interesting. Is it an old song? What are you building right now? I'm working on the like trim, the snow area on the side of this base plate. I'll end the stream once I finish this up. I'm actually almost done. Your boy is hungry. Old rich boy needs his nourishment. Oh my god. There's an imposter. We got fake bricks in here. They're getting the yeet treatment. Nothing makes me happier than yeeting a fake brick. I'll show him who's boss. You decide on doing a Clone Wars MOC, you should do Scipio. I think that's the one where Thorn did a last stand from and died, if I'm not wrong. That would be a cool MOC to do, that platform. Exactly, bro. We don't use that fake stuff. Where's the Boyo chain? It's in my room. It's in old rich boy's room. Boyo is spelled with a Y for future reference. All right, and we got ourselves a completed trim. Completed snowboarder. Hey, what's up, Radical? You're literally tuning in just as I'm finishing up here. And yes, the Mune are disgusting looking. When do you guys think we'll actually get a Mune minifigure? Whoop! Ah. That was a good build sesh. Had a good time with you guys in the chat. Got some good work done as well. Didn't have to bash the prequels too much. These are all positive things. Have I seen Brickvolt's Vulture Droid? No, I have not. I'll have to check that out. Just stick a tan cylinder piece on a minifig head. I guess. Ugh. And then use a Sharpie to just put a smiley face on them. Prequels don't deserve bashing. I didn't bash them today. I did not bash them today. And when you do it, make a custom Republic frigate. Maybe, I don't know, just a suggestion. No, those are all good ideas. I would really love to have just a large-scale Republic frigate. Like UCS size. That'd be pretty cool. I think I would want to build the one from episode 1, though. I don't know. I have to think about it. I like the red one more than the gray one. Alright, so we got some pretty good work done. I got this base plate. It's ready to be tiled. Got even the snot section right here, which I'm happy about. Looks pretty good. Got this base plate done as well. It is more than halfway tiled. Also good news. And yeah, got some good work done today. Appreciate all of you who came through to the stream. I'm actually happy with this. I was planning on ending it by 6, and looks like I finished right at that time. So I actually got to run. Got to take my little brother to his basketball practice. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Going to have videos dropping pretty much every day for the rest of this week. Got AC now, so there's no reason I can't be uploading under my usual schedule. So you guys will see me then. So thanks all of you for tuning in. Like I always say, if you like what I do, go ahead and support the video by hitting the like button. Guys, smash the like button right now before you head out. I would sincerely appreciate it. And of course, subscribe if you haven't done that already. And just keep upholding the Boyo code.